Good morning, traders. Welcome to this week's Crypto Corner. I hope you all had a wonderful week. Apologies, we're doing the webinar only on Sunday today. We had a bit of an issue yesterday. Right, let's get started. Right, so this is our channel on YouTube. Here, if you go to our channel on YouTube, on all the videos, you'll find our contact details if you'd like to contact us. Under the description of each and every video, you will find our contact details as well as our social media pages. You can check us out on our Facebook page. Please make sure that you click on the link on the description to get to the right page. You can like the Facebook page as well, follow us on the Twitter page. Our website is elliottwave-principle.com for more information and about the course as well. So the next course starts on the 5th of October. The course is available immediately on videos, pre-recorded on the website when you book for your October course. So that means in October, when we start with the live course, you would have already watched the course and you would be able to contribute and ask any questions that you may have had when watching the videos. Right, so let's start with this week's analysis. We'll start with Bitcoin. Let's first start with the bigger structure here on Bitcoin. I've shown the bigger structures 2 weeks back. So what we're looking for here on Bitcoin, we're looking for these to continue to the upside. Let me just show the structure only without the labeling. So let's just have a look at the structure only. Let's see here. Let me get my annotation tool out. Right. So we've got this. We're looking for this one to make a continuation pattern to around this level, to continue higher. Because we're looking for this structure. Just show the structure we're looking at here. So the whole chart here. We're looking for this structure. That's why we're looking for this one to come up here. So this one to come around there, this one to come around there and do that. Okay, so we can see there's a pullback. It doesn't mean that that is the one that we're looking for yet. We need to look at that confirmation. We're going to go to the lower time frame. So we're looking for this one to make this structure here. Then the overall structure would have been here, W, because that's 3 waves down. That's 3 waves up, and we could be getting another 3 waves to the downside. Okay, so let's see how, I'm not saying that it's going to go around this level. So we're just looking at this one, pulling back around this. We're going to look at confirmation for direction in the lower time frame. So we have got WXY structure like that. That's what we're looking for, but we did not get to this level, the previous high that we were looking for. Then we had this pullback. So let's have a look in the lower time frame and see and look at this structure. This can still qualify to be a regular flat, by the way, because according to the Elliott Wave rules and guidelines, a regular flat, as far as the regular flat is concerned, if this is your A, B, C, the only guideline you have for a B is that it ends around the start of wave A, that is here, and C ends around the end of wave A. You can use your own discretion as to where around is. But the basic principle is that this is a flat. If you're looking at a flat, it has to be a flat correction. It is called a flat because it is flat relative to the move. So this is a move down, this is flat. So that is a move, that is a flat relative to the current move to the downside. So this is flat, it's going sideways. So you can also look at a flat as a sideways move. So now let's go down to the lower time frame. So we had a strong pulsing move to the downside. If you remember last week, we were looking for this one to make one more move to the upside. And when this was pushing up higher here, we actually thought it was going for that wave 5. I'll show you the updated structure just now. So it turns out that this had already completed the wave 5 here. With this as a wave 4. And then now we're coming down with this move. Okay, so let's show the structure. Let's show the labeling here and see what we're looking at. So this is the current structure now. That means we have completed our wave 5 here. It was a pulsing move to the upside. So we've got a wave 5. Now we're looking for a pullback here. We've got 1, 2, 3. This could be a 4 and a 5. And then we start getting a deeper one. Okay, before resumption of the move to the upside. So what did we look at yesterday? Last week, not yesterday. So last week, we were looking at this whole move as a wave 4. We're looking at this whole move as a wave 4. We're looking for this one to be a wave 4. Okay. and then looking for this one to make a move to the upside. Even the indicator showed us we're going to get a move to the upside here, but that move was only a reaction and then coming down here. That's why you need to use the indicator together with Elliott Wave structure. So if you get the Elliott Wave structure wrong, you may get the forecasted level wrong. Right, so we've got the 5 waves here. This is the update here. This is not the wave 4. The wave 4 was this one, had already completed. That's why it reversed. So we can see that this is what we have here. Let's just put up here a clear wave 4 here. That's what we have. So that means we've got a complete wave, complete 5 waves here in the last wave 5, and now we're getting the deeper corrective structure. Right, so we're still going to look for continuation to the downside here. Even if we do get a bit of a bounce here, we may still get this one to come down. Let's have a look here. The indicator is showing us that we're going to see continuation to the downside. If we're going to have a pullback here, it's going to be reaction. We're going to still see one more down on Bitcoin. Right, that's a bit more detailed on Bitcoin. Let's look at Ethereum. Ether. Let's look at Ether. Ethereum. Same thing on Ethereum. We're looking for this one to be the all wave 4 and then the resumption of the move to the upside. That can still be the case, but looking at what Bitcoin has done, so we may have had all the 5 waves completed here. Let's have a look here. We broke out of this structure. We broke out of this structure, which we were thinking that it's going to make a 3 up, 3 down, 3 and let's just 1, 2, 3 like that. So this 1, 2, and 3. We're looking for this one to make this move, but instead this wave 4 actually ended here, just like the one you see on Bitcoin. So we've got this as a wave 4 here. That's 1, 2, 3 running flat. Last wave 5. Now we're coming down here with this one. Pullback here will be a continuation to the downside. So it looks like we've completed all the 5 waves here on Ethereum, and we're gonna start seeing a deeper corrective structure for downside. Let's watch that one for the next week. That's Ethereum. Litecoin. Litecoin has got 3 waves here. So as you can see here, we also expected one more move to the upside, but on all of them, the wave 4 had already completed at this level. We already had a wave 4. In this case, our wave 4 was 3 waves, zigzag, then the last wave 5. We've already started a move to the downside. So look for pullbacks to the downside. Litecoin is interesting in that this is an A, B, C. So this looks very corrective. If it's corrective, that means we're going to see much more downside. So if I just switch off here the labelings, you look at this one here, that looks very corrective. So we may be seeing much further downside here on Litecoin. Let's see how this one's going to go. I'm going to get back to these levels. We may get back to those levels on Litecoin. All right, that is Litecoin. Ripple. Let's look at Ripple. Also 3 waves up here on Ripple. Now we're coming down with this one. Looks like, let's just take a look here and let's show the labeling. So just like Litecoin, we've got 3 waves here, and wave 5 completed. Wave 5 completed here. Looks like a truncated 5th wave here, and now we're coming down with a move to the downside. So just like Litecoin, this is very corrective. So it's an ABC corrective structure. So we may see further downside to around these levels under 0.1, 0.125. Okay, so look for continuation patterns to the downside on Ripple. Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash, we may be seeing short-term upside here because of the weakness in Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin, right? This Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin, we may be getting a push to the upside. So look out for a move to the upside here. As you can see, Bitcoin Cash has completed its 5th wave to the downside. So we'll be looking for a corrective structure to the upside. So that is the last one here. So you're looking for this one to break out of here, pull back, and then move to the upside. Satoshi version versus Bitcoin as well. So you can see all the cryptos versus Bitcoin are looking bullish. So that's another one here, a push up higher here. We'll be looking for upside. So this one has also completed its wave 5 here. So look out for a reversal here and a push to the upside on Bitcoin, Satoshi vision versus Bitcoin. Zcash, now we're back against the US dollar. These are dropping. So look for continuation pattern to the downside. This is Zcash. It's going to continue lower. The indicator is confirming exactly that the trend is going to continue lower. Monero versus the US dollar. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3. We could see a 4 in the 5 year. So we're still looking downside. Pullback is continuation to the downside. Tron, very strong impulse to the downside on Tron. Let's have a look here. So Tron has made this structure. I want to see the whole structure here. The bigger structure on Tron is this one. It's a move up, it's a correction, it's a move up. Very strong impulse. Looks like that corrective structure has completed. That's why you see this strong pulsing move coming down here. So a pullback, we'll be seeing further downside on Tron. And this is the corrective structure here. Let's show the corrective structure. This is an A, that's a B, that's a C. I've just drawn this one here so the structure does not look funny. This should actually be here. It's A, B, and a C like that. So that is a 5-way move to the upside. All right, so that is Tron looking for continuation to the downside there versus Bitcoin. So this is Tron versus Bitcoin. Dash. So Dash, also you can see we've completed a 3-wave correction. We're coming down with this move here. Look for continuation to the downside. This one is already broken lower than this corrective structure. So this is A, B, and the C. Now we're coming down. A pullback here, we continue lower on Dash. Very clear structure on Dash. As you can see here, we just showed the structure again. 3 waves, you've got that 3 waves. So that's 3 waves down. It's actually 5 waves down. Now you're looking for this one. Could be going for another 5th wave here. Okay, so Dash looking very bearish against US dollar. Right, Omisego. Versus US dollar. So the cryptos versus US dollar are looking very weak. Also, this one made a 3-way move to the upside. Now we're coming down with this one. So look for pullbacks to the downside if you're not already in there. Golem, sideways, a bit of sideways move here. So this is Golem versus the dollar. So we're looking for this one to make one more push to the upside. Golem, we're looking for upside. And Binance. Now this is Binance versus Bitcoin. We had a continuation pattern here, a very clear continuation pattern to the downside. So that's 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, and 1 down. So that's 1, 2, 3 up, that's 1 down. So that's A, that's B, that's C. That's a flat correction. A flat correction is got a 3, 3, 5 structure. So you can see we've got a pulsing move here. Look for continuation pattern to the upside. So even in the midst of the news, the charts still follow proper structure. So you've got this continuation pattern, flat correction. After the flat, it makes a continuation move to the upside. Now look for continuation patterns to the upside there on Binance. Link has made, this Link versus US dollar has made a 3-wave move and it looks like it has completed the 3 waves. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Very clear structure. Look how the structures behave. Now we're going to be looking for this one to push higher, especially clearing this corrective structure here. This is now a WXY structure. Especially after clearing this, we should see Link push further higher. Okay, but there's still a possibility of this making this structure and the overall thing becomes a flat. But we're not worried about that. We're looking at just the immediate move to get to around this level. That's all for this week. There was somebody who suggested a pair. I'm going to look at that pair and check which one it is on the comments. So drop your comments. We still have space on the video to fit in a few more cryptocurrencies. Let's just see 2 or 3 that we can put in on the video. All right, so the request is to put in ADA versus USDT and Quantum versus USDT. Let's just do ADA USDT. ADA USDT. Can I find it? Let's see if we can find it. All right, so this was the requested one. Let's see here. With that, just looking at the indicator, this is still going to continue to the downside. Let's have a look. Let's put it up on the daily. This is a very bearish structure here. So on the daily, we're looking at this one to be making a 1, 2, 3 wave corrective structure. Let me look at the bigger structure here. Right, so it's very clear why US ADA versus Tether is coming down. It's because we've got this corrective structure has completed, and now we're coming down. Very clear structure. Look for pullbacks, continuation to the downside. So this one should continue lower. Right, so any pullback, look for this one to keep pushing to the downside. That is ADA versus USDT. All right. Very clear structure on this one. It's actually a very nice structure, very tradable structure on this one. So we've got a very strong move from the top here, coming down here. This is a continuation pattern. Now you see this one coming down. So very nice one, okay? So very nice structure there on this chart. So look for continuation patterns to the downside. Right, guys, thank you for all your suggestions. Drop in more comments and suggestions. We'll look at them. Have a great week. Trade responsibly. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.